Okay, I'm gonna do a little walkabout this morning. Do a little drone flying. Beautiful day here south of Phoenix and north of Gila Bend. And I'm gonna try to go up these mountains up here. I'll flip the camera. There we are. So I'm gonna go up that hill, over that hill, towards the freeway on the other side. And then there's a dry creek that runs all the way back around and makes a loop down that way, and then I'll come back. Sometimes you see some interesting things in those dry lake or stream beds there. Continuing to hike up this hill here, and there's the top up there. There's a couple four-wheeler drives guys up there. This whole area is mostly made up of this white quartz, which is like the stuff that's in quartzite there. So tons of this. There's some that's kind of semi-clear, but this piece is the typical just white stuff there. Getting to the top of the hill here. Okay, I'm up on top of the hill here. We are right down there in that little vein. And then you swing around, it's the top of the hill. There's another hill over here. There's a couple four-wheelers doing some riding this morning. And then I'm gonna hike down there towards the freeway. But then there's a dry creek bed, runs all along through there and then circles back towards this wildlife refuge over here. So that's gonna be my hike for today. Let's go. Okay, back down this hill towards the creek bed down there. The four-wheelers look like they went down that way too. There's not too many of these saguaro cactuses in this area, but there's a few. There goes the four-wheelers, howdy. Up they go. Looks like fun. Yeah, looks like this cactus has had a rough life, but it's still surviving. It's probably 20 feet tall. Yeah, there's a big old chunk of quartz there. Not too many big chunks, but anyway, onward. Okay, down in there is the ravine where the wash is, or the old creek bed, or what do you want to call it. The freeway's up here, so you got some freeway noise, but I'm gonna walk along the bottom there. This is the view where I came from, over those hills there. I didn't expect it to be so sandy down here, but makes sense. It looks like it's kind of a path for four-wheelers here. So we'll roll on down through here, see what we can see. Yeah, if you've ever been down to Arizona during like a hard rainstorm, these areas can fill up in minutes. This could be 5 feet deep in here in a matter of minutes. So you got to kind of watch the weather when you're down here. Yeah, the temperature's about perfect down here right now. 6 degrees this morning walking, and supposed to get about 72 or 3 today, so good for a hike. Shirt sleeve weather. Oh, I wonder what's in that barrel. Yeah, veins of quartz and sparkly stuff in here. I don't think it's gold, but sometimes I wish I had like a portable, collapsible metal detector that I could take along. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, these bushes along here, I don't know what they are, but yeah, I'll reach out and grab you. So you want to stay clear of them. They have long spines on there that will grab you. There's a tree that had to give it up. Too many droughts, I guess. I don't know what that was, but it's healthy at one time. It looks like I come to a place where the creek ran under the gravel road here, so gotta find a way out. Maybe in there. Yeah, here's a way through. Yay, I made it. Oh, it's an old abandoned road here. Must be the original highway. Didn't expect this. Interesting. And the creek continues on that way. And the old road goes that way. I'm gonna keep following the creek. The old stop ahead sign about faded and gone. Yeah, different kind of black basalt here. It's mostly granite up above. Now this is the other side of the old abandoned road here. You can see how much water they have anticipated here by those pipes coming under the road. I imagine it's a roaring river at times. Well, I don't see any coyotes lurking in there. Hey, back down the creek bed, walking along. I like doing this kind of stuff. Not your ordinary adventures, but Leah's taking a rest today, so I thought I'd take a hike. There's the biggest piece of quartz I've seen so far. Pretty good chunk. No gold in there, darn. Now that's an interesting skull. I don't know what it's from, but I don't know, maybe not sure. Somebody told me this military training area, and quite a few military jets flying over. That's kind of fun. Ooh, came up against the fence. Can I get through? Oh, there's a big hole. I made it. This is free range cattle area for the most part, but this part here, somebody's trying to keep their cattle, I guess, in these areas. So onward. Yeah, you can find driftwood in the desert. Probably a few hundred years old here, this piece. I think I'll go up on that little knoll there so I can have a look around and see where I'm at exactly and check the GPS. Sometimes these sticks can fool you. I thought that was a snake going into his burrow there. It's a stick. Well, so far today's been a barrel of fun. Up here we have a old dump with cans and bottles. Let's go check it out. Well, not many bottles, but bazillion cans. You can tell they're old. And they got the old punch out type beer cans there. Okay, we're up on the knoll here with the couple old cacti, and we're parked way over in there, kind of halfway through the loop I'm going to do today. So, but I think I'll fly the drone here a little bit since the wind's not too bad. I'm liking this little mini 2 drone here. For carrying purposes, it all fits in here. There's the batteries down in there, there's the controller and the drone itself. Everything's dinky and the whole thing probably weighs 2 pounds. And I also carry my little landing pad here, so let's get it up in the air. There's the little drone on its pad, ready to fly. Okay, up we go. Hit this button here. Hold that button down there. It'll take off, go up about 4 feet. See how stable it is. It's a little bit wiggly in the wind there, so might not go too high. Well, let's go on up and take a look around. Up we go. There's the 2 cactuses. If it gets too windy up there, it usually gives you a warning, but so now let's point it out here and do kind of a panoramic turn here and see what that looks like. Here's some jets in the background. Don't want to get too high. Circle. Now these are quick shots that it automatically does, so trying to fly it yourself in a circle is very difficult to keep it smooth, so I'm glad they have those. So we'll stop this and then we'll do a what they call a circle quick shot. So quick shots here, a circle there. You click that and then you drop a little box around yourself and then you go start. Let's see. Okay, we'll try that there. I'm above the cactus, so it shouldn't hit that. So. There it goes. Yeah, this little Mini 2 drone here doesn't have optical avoidance sensors, so you got to make sure you're above any obstacle. And I'm looking right into the sun here, but looks like it's doing pretty good in this wind. It's amazing that they can keep that steady and the camera steady, and it's pretty breezy even. So. And then when it gets to the starting point, it stops, and then it returns to the starting point. So that's that one. So now I'll just do what they call a helix, and that's kind of the next one in line here. So a helix, and I'm going to go all the way up to 200, 300, 380 feet on that one. So it'll be a big helix. So we'll do the same thing, draw a box around me or the cactus, and we'll hit the start button. 3, 4, 1, and now this should fly up, and as it's circling, it's going up, hence the helix. So it's going to go up, 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 and around, and end up at 320 feet. So there it's going up. Let's see the altitude here. Altitude is 150 feet there, so it's going on up. It's gonna go another 150 feet or so. I can just barely see it. It's a dot in the sky, but it's up there. You can see me down there, way down there. And over on the left there, you can see the entrance to the, I can still see it. It's a dot. I don't think I'd want to fly up to 500 feet. I wouldn't see it anymore. So now it's coming back down to complete the helix. And then it should come back down to the starting point. And there's some more jets flying, but they're up a couple thousand feet, so I think I'm safe. Okay, it's stopped, and now it's returning according to this button here. So it's returning. Come on back, drone. Buffeting around there a little bit, but it's handling the wind fine. There, she's coming back down. You can see me. Hi, drone. Okay, that was a good one. So now I'm gonna try I never have tried the boomerang. I'm not too sure what that does. Let's go up and down, I guess. So I'm gonna try that one. So now we're on boomerang mode. So I'm going to fly myself a little closer here. Not sure what that's going to do, but I'm above the cactus. Anything it's going to hit, so it should be good. So boomerang, by a box around me, and we start. Let's see what it'll do. Boomerang. Let's go up and back, I guess. So. It's going over to the left. I'm glad I'm above the cactus there. So I guess it's like you're throwing a boomerang and goes out, makes an arc, and probably comes back. So it looks like it's doing. Yep. Kind of cool. Amazing how this thing keeps stable and all that with the wind. That thing is jumping around. And it's back. There we go. That's the boomerang. So now let's see what I can try. think I'll try just the rocket. Now the rocket, normally you want to kind of get it above yourself, so I'll come up over here and then point the camera right down at me. Oops, wrong way. Still getting used to the controls on this thing. There I am down there. So now we'll do a rocket. Let's see. Rocket, let's go all the way up. Let's go way up to, on that one, 260 feet. I don't know if you can go any higher. So now, drive the thing around me and start. Let's see what happens here. Should go up to 280 or so. So there she goes. Up, 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 rocket. Bye, bye. Yeah, it's going way up there. It's pretty buffeting up there wind-wise, so I'm glad it's got good stabilization. Yeah, looking up in the sky, I can't even see it anymore. I think it disappeared. Hopefully it comes back. If not, you can hit the home button and then it'll come back down to you, which is down on the controller here. So okay, so it says it's 100% complete. Aircraft returning to task point. Should be right in front of me, so let's see if it does. Coming on down, looks like it's honing in on the pad here. Check my battery here. I'm still at 58% battery, so the battery can last from 20 to 30 minutes, depends what you do with this. Okay, there it is, so we're done there. So that's about all the quick shots. There's one other one, it's a droney. Well, I guess I'll do a droney and get them all in here. So the droney, it just flies out from your spot out to whatever altitude and then returns. So I'll try one of those. So first I'll bring it down. And get a picture of myself here. Now I'll draw a picture around me. Now let's see what happens here. Here we go. Mr. Droney. Put his back up. And go up to whatever altitude I had set. And I don't know exactly which I had altitude here, but it might only be 180 feet or something like that. So I guess it wasn't that far, so it's coming back. Hello drone, nice to see you again. Okay, well let's stop that. And then I think I'll just kind of fly through these cactuses here and take a look at those, and then by then my battery will probably be gone. Control, so let's go in forward and check that cactus out a little bit. Don't want to get too close and hit that thing. Okay, there's the cactus. Ooh, I'm too close. Back up there. Okay, now we'll just fly up this cactus for an interesting shot, real slow. Wind's kind of buffing it around, but pretty stable here on the image. Okay. Okay, my battery's getting a little lower. I think I'll bring her on home for this flight. Turn it, back it up over it, and then down, 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 backing up, backing up. Kind of buffering around there. Okay, land roll. Well, pretty close. Okay, that's enough flying for this trip. some big animal in that hole. Don't know if I want to meet him. Here's a close-up of the cactus I filmed earlier there. It's a gnarly one. Okay, but right now the route is from here, and then I'm gonna walk not on the road but through this creek bed here all the way back around to where we're camped over in there. Yeah, I don't know what kind of ants are down here, but in Florida you gotta watch out for them fire ants. Ask me, I know why. Here's another very active anthill. I don't know what they eat out here. It must be something. Maybe other insects. Yeah, I came upon this fence here. It's on the other side where I came, and not too sure what that sign said, but over here, area behind this, property of the Arizona Game and Fish Department. Wildlife area, that's all it says. I think I'll walk along this fence line. Let's go in the direction I need. Old pottery and tobacco cans litter this area all over. Somebody had a smoke fest. There's the fence line that goes all the way back to the hills where I started there. Well, it looks like he was a good shot. Big caliber anyway. Smaller ones over there. It's starting to warm up here now. I'm sweating a little bit. Yeah, a little rain shower going on right now. Feels refreshing. Looks like one cloud above me. I like it. Just enough rain to make all those rocks glisten, especially the ones with the quartz. Yeah, there's the biggest piece of quartz I've seen on this trip so far. That's probably a 20-pounder there. There's a little bit of a blue tint to it. Well, I'll turn right at this cacti and over this rise here. Should be able to see our van. Let's see what I can see here. Oops, almost tripped. I have to be more careful. I'm spraining an ankle here. There's the cacti back there. It's warm enough. I'm gonna go look at the cactus over there. It looks like it's blooming. Hold on. Yeah, it's just about ready to bloom, I think. I don't know what time of year they bloom exactly, but it's got the fruit there. Okay, I think I'm a straight shot there. We should be right in there next to that motorhome there. Pretty close to it, so. Oh yeah, I can just see our van right there. Well, I'm trapped by a fence both ways. But fortunately, the wire's been cut here where you can step over it. And then there's a gate there, so see if I can get through. Whew, I made it. Not as nimble as I used to be, that's for sure. Okay, we should be right over there. Honing in on the band. Here we go, 100 yards. Yeah, nice fire pit here for somebody wanting to do some Jiffy Pop. And then we're home. F4 Jets welcoming us back out that way. So that's the end of this little hike. I sure enjoyed it. 3 miles or so, a little bit more maybe. And more jets in the air. And we're back at the, we'll call that a hike. Might do some more later, but it's getting warm out here, so time for lunch. Bacon and tomato sandwiches without the bread. Oh, and a potato. I'll eat the bacon. Thanks, my dear.